Hello, Marky Billy here with the Art of Diesel. I just want to take a little bit of time to share with you what I just did. I just went down to Florida. I'm actually on the way back to Ohio right now. And what I bought in Florida, I got an excellent deal on an E320 CDI. A little rough around the edges, an 05, so check it out. It's a nice dark gray. I've popped the hood already, which is why the hood isn't quite aligned at the moment. You know, foggy headlights. All the paint is actually really good on the metal surfaces. All the plastic surfaces look baked though, and my front bumper cover is cracked. Let's go ahead and pop this open. This is the reason to buy this vehicle. This is the legendary OM 648 turbo diesel 3.2, the last of the really good Mercedes turbo diesels. It's rated at, I think, around 200, right around 200 horsepower, and I forget what the torque number is. I should really know that, but this number can quite easily be tuned up to 300, 400 horsepower, up around 600 pound-feet of torque is where I'd like to go with this thing. I was told to watch out for this unit here, the SBC. Well, more on that later. Maybe it can be retrofitted. Yeah, headlights are foggy. Wheels look like they should be refinished. Let's show you the whole vehicle. More baked plastic on the rear. And as we get to the interior, you're going to see this thing sat in the Florida sun way too much, to the point where it's dealing with a lot of heat and humidity. You can see lots of delaminating fabrics and stuff. Most of the wood looks pretty good. What you're gonna see though is a lot of weird stuff like duct tape on the seats, and headliner coming down back here, and you know, it obviously there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. As soon as I put the key in and close the door, in the right key, watch what happens. See how the seat and the steering wheel move? Isn't that cool? The screen on the stereo has this yellow area around the outside. It looks like somebody was trying to push on here, because I don't know if it can be seen easily, but this is kind of a little cracked and crazed right there. I think the radio needs to be reworked. There's a lot of stuff like this piece here that's all cracked. You can see the door handles, the chrome's coming off, and you know, all the doors have this delamination going on with the fabric coming off, and the seat handles, the pull handles are all worn and nasty. There's a lot of work to be done here, but again, I was able to get this car for very inexpensive. In order to make this worth my while, I mean, I really had to go down to $4,500, just because this interior is going to need so much work. The other thing was that the car was going into limp mode when I was test driving it, but honestly, these things happen, and especially since I plan on doing some mechanical work on the car, that wasn't as big a deal as just the condition of this interior. It's something that's really hard to convey on Craigslist. Look at the temperature here. I've been driving it all day, and I can't even get up to, well, at most it gets up to around 60 C. We're not getting anywhere near where we need to be. We should be up around 90 C when this thing's up to operating temperature. So we're probably taking a hit on efficiency, although the dash will claim 41.2 miles per gallon. When I've checked at fill-ups, the real way to check, you never ever believe those, because that's never accurate. And what I found on this car is getting 35, 36 miles per gallon, someplace in there. Not bad for a car that needs some work, but to me, that's a strong indication that I've got a good, healthy engine. There's just a lot of little details, but again, at the same time, there's a lot of things that are right about this car. But look at the condition of that hood. Just see how the paint is still glossy and shiny, and everything's in nice shape. All the steel on this car is solid. Being a Southern car, it doesn't have any rust. I believe this car was an excellent deal. I'm going to be working on it, and you know what? The stuff that I have to do just becomes channel content anyways, so it's just as well. Anyhow, so I'm going to be digging in on this car. This is going to be the primary source of content for my channel in the near future. So keep coming back to check to see how I do, what I'm able to do with this E320 CDI. Thanks. What do you think, kitty? Yes, okay. I'll pack you. We'll bring you along. You'll be in my checked luggage. Nobody will know. You just need to be very quiet, okay?